Howdy Goons, we have some more news for the Ayaneo Pocket Air Mini in the form of an update on the Indiegogo page. I think this one might also make the Conquer Pocket Fit buyers a little jealous, so let's not waste too much time here. Here's the update from Ayaneo themselves. I think the impossible happened and Ayaneo is finally getting their together. Ayaneo Pocket Air Mini shipping announcement. Dear backers, greetings. We trust this message reaches you in good spirits and know that you are eager for your Ayaneo Pocket Air Mini. We appreciate your backing and patience. We are thrilled to announce that the overseas shipping of the Ayaneo Pocket Air Mini, I'm just going to call it the PAM from now on, has commenced, and we are excited to share that approximately 500 units will be shipped out tomorrow. That's a huge amount. They did say that they were going to ship out all 3,570 of them over the course of that 10-day shipping period from the 10th to the 20th. 500 on the first day? It's a pretty good start, and that's pretty on pace for it, but I don't know if they're actually going to hit all 3,570 of it, because compared to the first out amount of the first and second out amount of the Conquer Pocket Fit, which was 67 units, this is a very good start. It's a crazy amount. It's a little unbelievable. This marks a significant milestone in our commitment to delivering high quality products to our backers. Our plan is to complete all remaining orders within the next week or so. The factory is currently speeding up production, so please be patient. Additionally, approximately 800 orders still lack address information, so we urge everyone to check if their order status is placed. If your order status says pledged, please fill in your address immediately. For customers located in Europe, Brazil, or Mexico, if you did not include your tax ID in your order information, please send it to service@ayaneo.com. This will expedite our shipping process. Yeah, so make sure y'all fill those in if you haven't yet. Personally, I've gotten the email already, and the email says that mine is in the shipping process. So I will let y'all know if I get any updates on that, and if I can get a specific date. I will let you know through the community tab, because I feel like making a video just to say, hee hee ha ha, mine's coming in sooner than yours is a little mean, so just keep an eye out on the community tab. Please check the link below for the shipping list. What does the shipping list look like? Okay. It shows the entire list of everyone ordering according to the first 500 units out, so actually, I can tell if my order is in the first 500 placed. That's very cool. Let's see if I'm in the first 500. I am. Hot dog. And I'm at a much lower number than my actual number. That must have meant that a lot of people below me canceled theirs, because I'm about 50 lower than what I was before. That is great news. Thank you, Ayaneo. This batch of orders is expected to start packing within 24 hours and then shipped to the freight forwarder's warehouse. Then start to sort out and upload the address information, and after getting the tracking number, you will be notified by email. I have ordered from Japan and China before, and this is from China, but I'm just saying I've also ordered from Japan, and yeah, that processing thing can take about a day to 3 days, depending on, who you're shipping through. I think mine is coming through 4PX because I didn't get a choice of DHL. What's next? Shipping details. Keep an eye on your inbox for shipping confirmation along with tracking information. This will allow you to monitor the real-time progress of your Ayaneo Pocket Air Mini as it heads your way. If you are getting it through 4PX, I'm telling you right now, that shipping information is going to be terrible. Last device I ordered that I used 4PX to deliver through, for an entire week, it said it was stuck in the same place. And then, bam, one day it was in the US. Unboxing extravaganza. Get ready for an unboxing experience like no other. We've crafted the packaging to ensure your Ayaneo Pocket Air Mini arrives in perfect condition, ready to be part of your daily adventures. I think it's kind of funny that they're bragging that it's going to be like no other, and then it just says that your system will be in perfect condition. I feel like that's kind of just the bare minimum expectation. That's not like unboxing experience like no other. But we'll find out. Maybe they put some cool stickers and doodads and some cool stuff in there. We'll see. Community connection. Join our online community to connect with fellow Ayaneo enthusiasts, share your experiences, and be the first to know about exciting updates and developments. I think I will pass. We understand the importance of transparency and communication, and we want to assure you that we are working tirelessly to fulfill all orders efficiently and without compromise on quality. Once again, we express our deepest gratitude for your continued support and understanding. We cannot wait for you to experience the innovative features and cutting-edge technology of the Ayaneo PAM. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey with us. Warm regards, Ayaneo team. Okay, so the 500 at once has got me a little suspicious, but I think I know what's happening. I don't think they rushed to do 500 in a single day, or I think they had done this in the past and they are essentially ready to go. I think because they can't shut the page and go into the shipping process of it all until a month after the project is closed, I think they've had that entire month to prepare a lot of packages. We actually don't know what the final number is. We know that the amount that was backed was 3,570, but that is probably not the number, because I've seen that it's been at that number for about 2 weeks now, and they've been getting a lot of cancellations. I'd say the majority of comments out of the 2,000 on the page are cancellations. So I think those 500 were made in advance and they weren't all made at once. I don't think it's 3,570 that are getting shipped out because a lot of people canceled. I'm guessing maybe 2,000. 2,500 is probably more accurate. So I totally think that it's possible that they could meet that amount. So I'm optimistic that they'll actually get them out there. But I am also like, hey, this is a lot that you're doing all at once. You say you're not compromising on quality, but there's no way for us to know that for sure. This is probably the first time that Ayaneo's, shipped so well, because all I've heard about them is constant negativity, and especially with the Conquer Pocket Fit situation, how they're not getting units out as fast as they should be doing it. So I'm a little skeptical about the quality that the Pocket Air Mini will be in. But hey, it's a cheaper device, cheaper parts. Maybe it's a lot faster for them to get these out, so who knows. I'm looking forward to it. I'm still excited. I don't care that it can't play GameCube or PS2 perfectly. I didn't expect it from that. I wanted it for Dreamcast and 64 and maybe Saturn. But yeah, let's go back to scripted Nimzy land. I can confirm that my order has been confirmed as ready for shipping, and it's in the first 100 of the batches, so I am very at the top of the list of receiving the device. So outside of the people who live closer to China, I should be among the first to receive their PAM, since they send them out later today, which is tomorrow in China because of time zones. It should be arriving by New Year's, which is bad news for me because I said this. If they ship every device by the 20th, that means that I should probably get mine somewhere around January 4th. So Ayaneo, if you are able to get me my handheld by the 10th of January, giving you an extra week or so because shipping is slow in the US around holidays, I will write you a love poem and post it here. Then I'll probably order another device from you in the future. Don't let me down, beautiful. I've never written a poem before, and I definitely can't afford another Ayaneo handheld if they keep putting out the expensive ones. If they put out another cheap one, who knows, maybe. I might just be forced to get a PAM as a gift for somebody. But maybe just 2 PAMs to rub together, make them pretend that they're dating. Anyway, if you're getting a little antsy waiting so long, then make sure to take this time as an opportunity to research the games you want to play before you get the system. Because remember, if you're new to this stuff, there is going to be some setup involved. There is no out-of-the-box perfect system. Even if they ship it with games on it, there's going to be issues with the games, and I can pretty much guarantee that the SD card is not going to be a great quality SD card, so you're going to need a new SD card, because the one that comes with it is probably going to break, because they always include those cheap brandless ones, which means you're going to have to flash the firmware onto it, and then you're going to have to unpack it onto the system, and then you're going to have to load it up with the games you want, and then, set up all your emulators and stuff, because they don't really come out of the box set up for you like they do on the Shu 20 V32. But yeah, you're gonna want to research a little stuff, learn how to set up an Android handheld and stuff like that. I suggest you watch Retro Game Core's video on setting up Android and learn how to put ROMs onto your SD cards as well as how to source them. TechDweeb has videos on those, and you should check those out. I've linked both their channels in the description. There's honestly no point in me making a lot of tutorials because Russ is just so good at doing them that you should just go with him and watch his tutorials because his tutorials are very thorough. So just save yourself the time and watch the long version of the tutorial. And one of my biggest suggestions when doing tutorials for tech stuff is watch the tutorial in full once before you follow along with it. That way you don't get surprised by, surprise steps. It'll still be great for Dreamcast and 64, maybe Saturn. Saturn can be a little bit picky, so maybe not the best Saturn. And it can easily do everything before that because Linux can easily do those things before that. If you're expecting PS2 and GameCube, then you can expect decent performance on native resolutions on easier to run games for the PS2, but don't expect a lot out of it. Honestly, go in with 0 expectations for PS2 so that you're surprised by how much you actually can do. For GameCube, you should be able to get decent to good performance if you enable sub-native resolutions, so take this time to learn about that kind of stuff. This is a great time for you to learn about how this emulation stuff works. Learn how to set up an SD card, learn how to put the games on it, learn how to set up the firmware, learn how to set up the apps. Learn what sub-native resolutions are, because if you've never used an Android handheld before, sub-native resolutions can be pretty helpful. It can be the entire difference between getting 15 frames on a GameCube game and to getting 60 FPS on a GameCube game. If you don't know what FPS is, time to learn about frame rates. If you want videos specifically about the Pocket Air Mini, you can watch TechDweeb and Retro Game Core's videos on them, as they've had them since before the campaign started. So you already, they've already had a lot of time with it, and you know exactly exactly what it can and can't do. But thanks for watching, sub for more news and an unboxing, review, and setup stream when it comes in. It's a really fun time. I get a new handheld in, and I stream the entire process of me throwing out the old SD card, putting in the new one, putting on the firmware, doing all the games and stuff like that, putting it on there and testing it. I do all of that live, and you can hang out and you can chat with me, and if you want me to test a specific game, being around for that stream is the best time to get me to test that specific game. But before we go, don't forget to tip your Overlord. I take likes and, well, I guess members now too. I just got partner, no ad revenue yet, but if you become a member, you'll get emotes that you can use in comments and chats, and one next to your name in the comments so people know that you're a supporter. I'll of course also read your name out at the end of the videos as part of the credits, and I'll see you all later. I have to watch a bunch of videos on how to write love poems now. Bye!